What is digestion? Digestion involves the breakdown of food into smaller and smaller components until they can be absorbed and assimilated into the body. The process of digesting and absorbing nutrients in a mammal includes the following steps: ingestion, eating; peristalsis, the involuntary, muscular contractions that move ingested nutrients along the digestive tract; segmentation, mixing the contents in the digestive tract; secretion, the release of ions, chemicals, enzymes, and hormones that takes part in digestion; digestion, conversion of large nutrient molecules into smaller nutrient molecules; absorption, the passage of usable nutrient molecules from small intestine into bloodstream and lymphatic system for the final passage to body cells; defecation, the elimination of undigested and unabsorbed materialist waste from the body. Now, we will explain these points. Oral cavity. A pair of lips protects the oral cavity. The oral cavity contains tongue and teeth. Oral cavity is continuously bathed by saliva, a watery fluid that 3 pairs of salivary glands secrete. Saliva moistens food, binds it with mucins, and forms the ingested food into a moist mass called a bolus. Pharynx and esophagus. Both air and swallowed food and liquids pass from the mouth into the pharynx. Pharynx is the common passageway for both the digestive and respiratory tracts. Esophagus is a muscular tube through which food passes from the throat to the stomach. When swallowing begins, sequential, involuntary contractions of smooth muscles in the walls of the esophagus propel the bolus or liquid to the stomach. Stomach. The mammalian stomach is a muscular, distensible sac with 3 main functions. These are: 1. It stores and mixes the food bolus received from the esophagus. 2. It secretes substances that start the digestion of proteins. 3. It helps to control the rate at which food moves into the small intestine via the pyloric sphincter. When the bolus of food enters the stomach, it distends the walls of stomach. This distension causes the gastric pits to secrete HCl and pepsinogen. The Hions converts the pepsinogen into the active enzyme pepsin. Pepsin, mucus and HCl mix and begin to break down proteins. Smooth mucosal muscles contract and mix the food bolus. About 3 to 4 hours after a meal, stomach contents have been mixed and are a semi-liquid mass called chyme. Small intestine. The small intestine is the main site of digestion. The human small intestine is about 4 cm in diameter and 7 to 8 m in length. The first part of the small intestine is the duodenum, which functions in digestion. The next part is the jejenum, and the last part is the ileum. Both the jejenum and ileum functions in nutrient absorption. In the duodenum, digestion of carbohydrates and proteins is completed, and most lipids are digested. The jejenum and ileum absorbs the end products of digestion. Large intestine. The small intestine joins the large intestine near a blind-ended sac called the cecum. The human cecum and its extension, the appendix, are storage sites. The large intestine reabsorbs water and minerals and functions in the formation and storage of feces. If water reabsorption is insufficient, diarrhea results. If too much water is reabsorbed, fecal matter becomes too thick, resulting in constipation.
If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. Do subscribe the channel for more videos.